welcome to another episode. This time we're starting off on the backside of the guild hall from last episode because I don't want to spoil some things that I have done behind camera. So until then I'm going to show you of course, but I just want to talk a little bit about what's happening here and what has been happening since last time. So to begin with, I know that we sort of said that we were going, or I said that I was going to take this as a sort of slow pace. I didn't want to rush it or anything like that. But that was before something happened. During the past week, 1.21 of Minecraft has been released. The next update is here, and I'm so eager to actually look into it, look into the trial chambers, all the new content, everything like that. We have much things to discuss. I haven't even updated completely in 1.20 just yet. I'm on 1.20.4, but I know that the game has been updated to 1.20.6. So yeah, I haven't chosen to actually update, and now I'm so eager for it because we have the next big update. So what I've decided is that I'm going to not rush the last part of this world because I want to finish this whole project with the townhouses and everything, because I've put in so much time in preparing for it. I don't want to lose it, and I also don't want a repeat of season 1 where I just had my last episode, didn't finish anything, didn't say anything about it, and then just we jumped into the second season. So instead, I want to sort of, yeah, want to end it in a good way. I still haven't decided if I'm going to be in this world and continue on like I did when moving to this base, or if I'm going to continue on and making a new world. I'm leaning towards a new world, but I don't know if I actually wanted to be there. So when we are waiting for decisions to be made, I'm going to finish off the whole project here with the townhouses and the guilds and everything like that I've been speaking about for those of you that have watched the episodes before this. But back to today's project and today's episode. We're going to show off the first buildings that have popped into this town. And like I said, I've been busy behind camera. We have a lot of houses here. And as you can see, there have been some places. This is supposed to be the sort of more, I don't know if I can call it that, but poorer part of town where maybe it's not that much money going around. The people are living simple lives, living it very, very, yeah, simple and okay lives that you can maybe think about. I've only plonked down the houses right now. I'm going to build roads. We're going to build some walls as well, because I want to have some sort of definition between this height of the town and this part of the town, and also of course building more houses, because this is not the whole thing. We're going to have houses that stretches a little bit further closer to the guild hall, and I think I've placed either 1 or 2 houses also on this part, so we can get a little bit more stretch of the town going outwards. But credit where credit is due, this is important, so I'm going to talk about the creators of these wonderful buildings. One of them you have heard before, because it was the same guy that made one of these farmhouses. Don't remember exactly which one, or if it was the town maybe, or the little cottage, fisherman's cottage house. Completely not remembering right now. But so to speak, credit, like I said. With the exception for this house, as you can see, probably have a little bit different in build style. We have different rooftops and a little bit different foundation, and not much of these bricks and the stone, or mud bricks and these type of areas. All of the other houses that you can see, the small cottages, all of these houses, the slanted roof ones, are made by someone called Laeris Studios. And of course, yeah, like usual, they are going to be in the description, links to Planet Minecraft, where you can find these worlds that I've downloaded with these things. And this is part of a pack of houses that I've chosen from which ones fit my aesthetic. And I'm going to talk about the second house, but I just want to talk about the darkness here, and look how nice it looks. I'm going to use the free cam as well and show you guys that not all houses have lights as of yet, because it wasn't in the design, and I didn't want to add lights just yet, because I think I want to make some street lights instead to lit up the area, so we don't have just lights on the houses. But it really looks like a small cozy town, I think, when you look at it from the darkness and the houses lit up here. So I'm really happy about how this little town has turned out so far. But back to here, we have some bad guys coming over, hoping to get him to burn so I don't have to take fire, because I've really tried to try and get these guys to not kill them while I'm working, because they turn me into fire each and every time, because I'm not that good with the axe. Okay, so back to this house then. We have this design over here with some fancy emerald blocks here. I think this is one of the richer villagers in this town, because you have a little bit of a different design and different rooftop and everything like that. And the guy or girl, I don't know really, the creator of this house is someone called Wither Leo on Planet Minecraft. And this is also part of a pack of houses that I've put in my creating world, and then taken Lightmatic schematics on, and just build each and every one of them up after that. So, like I said, we have Library Studios for all of the different houses, and then this house is Wither Leo for the important part of giving credit. We have two skeletons that have taken cover underneath this house over here. I'm going to take care of those in a little while. But yeah, this is the progress so far on the town. I put in, what is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses so far. And I still need to do a couple of houses more. And like I said, we need to put in some roads and pathways. Okay, so more additions onto our very nice town that we have here. I've put in a road network, and we also gotten this sort of wall type of thingy going over here. I don't know the official name for it, but we have a wall over here to make up for the difference in heights in this town. And I have put in a lot of houses. We have a lot of them going to be, because I've noticed when I'm walking down here and have been trying to put them in, that we are a little bit sparse on the houses down here, and overall in this area, because I need it to be a very tight fit with the houses here. We can even take a small look here, and you can see that, yeah, they have pretty much very much space, and I'm not going for that vibe. So even though I've put in all of the houses actually that I put the schematics for in here, I need to actually gather some more and get those working as well. but I want to add and show you the additions to our town. So to begin with, we had a lot of these houses in the beginning here. I think we also had that one. I believe so. I can just check. Yeah, that was the last house that I showed, or showed a part of at least, because this part of town we have built already. What I need to actually show you is the rest of the houses here. And to give credit, like I did before, all of these houses that I'm going to show you right now, these houses are from the pack that Wither Leo has made. So if you want to check that out, the link in the description. I've used these packs towards these houses because they were a little bit bigger and fitted with the sort of nicer town area. So first and foremost, we have all sorts of different things here. We have the road that I've purposely made a little bit more, yeah, wonky. This one is of course straight because it follows this wall thing here, but we also have this pathways that goes over here, and then it turns into a more fully road type of thing, and that's because I want to have the road, so to speak, to go through here. We have two of these main roads. We have one over here, and then I have one over here as well, together with some houses that I've built on this part of town as well. And I also saw some creepers in the background there, so we'll see how it goes from that point on. But like I said before, I really like these houses at nighttime. It gets the feeling of a town. But otherwise, I've just put in these houses. They look pretty similar because they are in the same sort of area type of thing. We have either more or less stone types involved in some of them, and some of them are more woody, like this one where we have more foundation in the stone. These have more foundation stone and stone on top of the roofs. And then we come to the end of the town actually. I put in a lot of houses. Like I said, I can show you the full complete area here. We have the guild hall thingy over here, and then we have a lot of houses. And I put in these houses after the last clip. So a couple of blocks have gone into it, and that has been every one of the houses almost. I also planned for this area here where we have lots of mobs right now, where I also have my bed. So what I'm going to do is actually joink that one, and we're going to take refuge on top of the cathedral here. And I'm going to sleep just so we can get the point across that we don't want those mobs over there. So yeah, this type of build is going to go here. It's going to be pretty massive compared to the other houses, but I really like the design of it. So we are sort of going to make a bigger district here with maybe only shop fronts. I have only just this house right now. I need to figure out some more for future projects, but we have that over here. Okay, so change in location. We're on the outskirts of town right now. We have the farmer's build in the behind us, and I'm wanting to show off all the things that I built in today's episode, last episode, in between episodes, everything like that, because I've been hard at work around here. And as you can see here, we still have the houses that I've showed before. You know these ones already. I've added some details though. For example, we have the road that I also think I showed you, but we also have these new lamps installed, which is going to be look like I think street lamps of some sort, trying to make them fit in. It was I tried a lot of different designs, but I come up with this one because I like the amount of ambience and things that can move when you build towns, that you can see that it looks livable. So I decided to go for the redstone lamp with the daylight detector on top, and they are just now calibrated to go off at nighttime. So if I talk enough, it's just in the morning here because I recently slept in Minecraft, of course, and I need to wait a couple of minutes here to actually get the lightning to come on, but we'll see. Maybe I'll show you off in a later part of the episode. So these houses you have seen, I talked about them before. I also talked about these houses over here, I think, a lot of them. and I said it's well, a sort of a blur for you guys. It's just one episode. For me, it's been weeks of playtime and everything like that to try and make this work. I'm even recording this on the actual day that the episode is supposed to release. So I'm still having the stuff to do and it's going to be done. But like I talked about before, we need to put in more houses in this part of town. But I really want to show you the masterpiece that we have on over here. And it's going to be a very pretty big build, but it's sort of fits in with the theme that I'm going for, because I think that this part of town that we have in front of us is going to be more part of the shopping district, the marketplace, the bigger part of the town where you can go out and get stuff and everything like that. So it's going to be some sort of that part way. So right now we reached the last piece that I talked about in before break time in the clips. This is going to be our big shopping hall type thingy. I still haven't named everything of this. It's not my strong suit. But we have this big shopping hall that we have here, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a sort of big hotshot person that actually, or maybe persons that owns this place, that they sell a little bit of everything in this town, and that's why they have this big shopping house or big house that you can go and shop into. And I really love the design of it. I'm of course going to give you an overview in the air as well, and it's really nice, and I thought that I needed some sort of contrast to this very gray and brown buildings, so I decided to go for this design that I find on Planet Minecraft. And with all of the other stuff as well, this one is also of course going to be credited. And it's a person over on Planet Minecraft called Boulevardier or Boulevardier. Sorry if I'm butchering that name, but yeah, it's going to be on the screen as well, and of course, link in the description to his or her page, and we're going to show a little bit of it because I'm really liking it. So we have on this part, we have, I think it's 3 entrances. Yeah, actually we have one there, one there, and one there. I'm going to go into one part of this so I can keep it. And here we have some sort of storage facility. I'm thinking that maybe this could be one shop front, because we have a little bit of a shop area here where you can probably go and build a queue or something, but we also have this backside here. And I don't know if I'm actually have put the building on the wrong part or wrong side, because it is pretty nice on the outer side as well, and I think that I maybe put it on the wrong side towards where it's supposed to be, but I think that we can have it like this as well. Maybe they've decided to make the bigger part, or they had some sort of part over here in some way, and then had to open up this because it was so popular or something. I don't know. Then this part here, we have the middle part, and yeah, it's a little bit of stock of everything right now. We have small stuff over everything like this, and one entrance there, one entrance here, which also brings us to a bit of a storage part. So I maybe have used this as a wrong part around and should have put that side on this side. But yeah, I'm not going to change it now. You saw the building, it's too big, so we have to notice that. I noticed it before. And here we have also some sort of area. I'm thinking more books, library, something like, if we're thinking like fantasy style, we can have also different magical scrolls and magic books and everything like here. And you have a guy sitting here, probably either lending the books or buy or selling them or something like that. And then on the upper floor here, we have mostly what I think is a lounge area, where you can either sit here to, I don't know, eat or drink or something, and then you have this lounge area in front of the fireplace with sofas. I think that these are supposed to be, and then we have a bedroom, of course, and this is probably for the hotshot that lives in this shop or something like that, I think. So yeah, we have a lot of details in here, and I'm really in love with this building as well. It was a pain to build, like all of the builds I've talked about. I know that I'm a little bit of repeating myself, but we have had lots of blocks in here and lots of different stuff. So I'm really happy about the one thing, and that's because it's sort of separated in two parts. So first we have this part here with all of the sandstone and birch and the lighter part of the house, and together with the brown stuff, of course. And then we have the blue part here. So I didn't need much of the blue parts except for some of these slanted roofs that were a little bit lower until I got to this part here. So I could change out the lighter part blocks for the blue ones, so we still could fit a lot of the stuff in the inventory. So yeah, that's the thing we have over here, and I'm thinking of waiting just a little minute so we can see when our light goes off inside of the town before we actually end the episode. So I'm going to actually stand here, and we're going to go over to like this part. I'm thinking of looking into the main street here, and we just wait a little minute. And there you saw it, hopefully. The lights turned on. And yeah, I think that the lights turn on a little bit early compared to where when they are supposed to light, because I think they needs to be a little bit darker before they actually light up. But I'm still liking it. You can see with the sun setting in the background that we have some lightning going over our castle, and then we have the lights going into the town here. And I think that with these light features, I don't need too much light on the houses, which I had more of in the poorer part of town, because I decided to not use the lights in this part, because I think that this has been added on later. Maybe something like more people moving in, and they had to just build houses, and the infrastructure with the lighting here has not turned out that great. But yeah, just one overview once more, and I'm really liking it. I hope you like it as well, because we are going to, of course, continue here. We'll see what next episodes bring us. I maybe have expanded on the town a little bit. We're going to probably start some of the guilds that I've been talking about as well, and we also need to continue on with this part of the town. So I hope you will enjoy it and will join me for that journey. If you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those future episodes. And maybe leave like, maybe leave a comment so you can tell me what you liked about the episode. We'll see each other. Goodbye.